Alright, y'all. Y'all gonna like this one. We never really break our videos down like this, you know. Sometimes it really be all over the place. It be different topics, right? You know. I'm also rolling a little bit, you know, but it'll always be about different topics. It doesn't really be on one thing that's specific that might even help you guys understand what the hell I be talking about sometimes. And what we talk about today is Godfidence versus confidence, you know? And it's kind of funny because I didn't really always believe in a sense of high energy, you know, a sense of high frequencies or a higher power, anything like that, whatever you want to name it. And when it really started coming to me was when I started like doing more, being more, having more. Most importantly, when I started doing the things that was in my head that I didn't really want to do, you know, the things that most people don't want to do because we're humans. Like, you know, like, I like working out, don't get me wrong, but I'm not somebody that want to work out every day. I make sure that I move my body every day, you know. Reading, you know, and it's really just where I'm at, you know. I'm starting to really even get out of reading because personally, when I read so much, it kind of be like analysis paralysis because a book is just somebody else's perspective at the end of the day. So when you got so much shit and you really a thinker yourself, you know, you don't need to read somebody else's thoughts. You need to put your own shit. You feel me? Like what we doing here? How we got this shit? Got this shit on the checkbook. That's funny as hell. How we get, you know, we got this shit wrote down, you know. So when I first came across the word Godfidence, I don't know who I was listening to. I believe I got it from Myron Golden. Just shouting him out. Because it's not mine, so please steal it. You know, please use it. Please share the word Godfidence. But, you know, how I built my confidence was being able to see that everything I was doing in life, I was doing it to the max, you know? Like, everything. Like, you ever heard the song, Everything I'm Not, Make Me Everything I Am? Where it's like, one thing about me, for the ones that know me, the ones that is in the trading courses, and anybody that's in the mindset courses, anybody that's in the calisthenic courses, you know, anybody that's just connected with me, grew up with me, you know, but like, y'all know, like, man, that mindset shit is everything, you know. It's like, always been able to think ahead, you know, always been able to be able to know what you got going on in the moment, you know. It's kind of crazy though, because it's like, it was a time where I was static, you know, I wasn't doing nothing, and that's where a lot of us are at, that's where a lot of y'all are at, you know, where you know you static when you're not growing. How do you know you grow? You know that you grow when you let something grow. You know that you grow when things that you wouldn't do before, you would do easily, right? Another way of putting it, your old things that you couldn't do, your old resistances, the old things that scared you, you don't let it scare you no more, you know? It don't stop you from doing nothing. It's now like easy. You do it with ease without even thinking. It's like second nature. It's like learning a new language, being able to say hola. It was a point in time where nobody knew what hola meant. Then when you learned it meant hello, right? So when we dive into it, when it just come to Godfidence, man, I remember, bro. I remember it was like, felt like yesterday damn near, when everything just sparked, something just hit me. It was like, I guess you can call it, I'm tired, I'm sick and tired of being, sick and tired of being tired. You can call it, I want to change, I want to be rich. You can call it, I want to grow, I'm tired of being the same, right? But I was able to know, man, damn, I'm really starting to grow. It was a point in time I hated reading, bro. Like a couple years ago, I used to say, I don't need to read. I feel like I can talk, so ignorant. I stopped thinking that I knew everything. I'd be quick to say exactly what I know, because I'm confident in what I know. But I'll be wanting it to be wrong. I swear, because it's like, all right, damn. Newer information. Let's keep it going, That shit crazy, And a lot of people talk about the Godfidence, right? And now that we got a better understanding of Godfidence, please understand that Godfidence is when you are in complete 360. You did a 360 spin, but when you did the 360 spin, you are now a 1.0 version of the 0.0 version that you were 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, right? What you are right now before reading this video, watching this video, you are a mock, right? You like a prototype. You 0. So when it comes to Godfidence, before Godfidence, you need confidence. Confidence is important because having your confidence, nobody can give you confidence. Nobody can lower your self-esteem. You only feel bad about yourself. You only feel in desire or out of lack, right? Like in lack or like something so far, like you want to get somewhere or you planning for the future when you don't feel comfortable with where you at right now, right? And our point of saying that is having confidence is the only thing that we can do as humans. Where your confidence starts with you. You get your confidence from you. You have to trust yourself. How can you trust yourself? You trust yourself by doing everything that you said that you was going to do. That's the starters, right? You don't have to do everything. No New Year resolution. Start with one thing. Try doing it every other day, once a week, once a month, whatever increment until you can build that growth, You build trust with yourself by doing the things that you know that you will want to do, the things that you need to do, then the things that you really don't want to fucking do, And when it comes to doing the things that you don't want to do, I tell you now, that's a part of the confidence. Because now you're doing shit that you need to do automatically. That's automatic. Not doing the things that you don't want to do. Imagine forcing yourself to do the things you don't want to do. When you sad, mad, happy, and desire and lack, you at peace, you in serenity. You feel me? You in transgress. Like, it don't matter where you at, bro. You could be wherever the hell you want to be at the end of the day. When you're operating out of your confidence, it has nothing to do with your emotion. It's a sense of knowing that, bro, my fucking head can hurt. I'm still gonna get up and get this shit done. Mrs. Make it happen, right? So, you have to trust yourself. You gotta trust yourself. You only trust yourself when you can see it visually. Whether it's a trade, whether it's your calisthenics, whether it's your mindset, whether it's you track to how many Cocoa Puffs you eat a day, how much water you drink, how many times you how many times you say yes, how many times you say no, how many times you say limiting beliefs, right? That's how much you want to track. That's how you build trust. Damn, do I trust myself? What words do I speak to myself? Do I speak high to myself? Do I speak low to myself? That's how you build trust. Tracking, statistics, data. That's the who. You trust you. Trust who you. The next one is your what. So, when it comes to your what is the action? The action is whether you're on the 100 challenge, whether we doing some calisthenics. It start with you doing the first push-up. Whether we doing mindset, you wanted the mindset prototypes, because that's something that I'm starting to really put out there. Not too many people know about it, one-on-one type. So what I'm saying is, the action, the what, is you taking statistics, right? Is you doing the action. You have to continuously do the action and repetition. If you say one day, yeah, fuck it, today I'm gonna take a shower. The next day, I'm not gonna take a shower. And the next day, I ain't gonna take no more showers. That's the action. You have to repetitively take showers. You want to be clean every day. In trading, you choose every day to be profitable. You can, fuck it, let me full port my whole account today. You feel me? So, and whatever you do, your action is always, what are you looking forward to doing? You have to build your action. How do you build your action? In repetition. Be okay with being bored. Be okay with doing it systematically, right? People say have a morning routine, or you got the 5 a.m.ers, the 4 a.m.ers. You don't have to do anything. Do what you need to do that make you get done what you need to get done. Oh, why do you smoke what you trade to do this? Because I'm doing what I need to do. This is one of them. After this, I'm about to work out. Book over there. Already traded, already meditated. Walking, reading, some of that shit fun for me. So I don't even count it no more. You get what I'm saying? I already prayed as soon as I woke up. Like, half of my day is already over. Where, oh, I don't have to sell my game. I haven't sold my game to become profitable. I ain't sold my game to grow. I ain't sold my game to be able to do muscle ups and handstands and be able to do backflips. You feel me? None of that. What did I do? I tried. I did it in repetition. I started from 0. I did 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, until 0 became too small. I went to 1, 0. I'm not going below 0 now. 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Guess what? Now I'm at 2. I ain't going below 1. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. I finally broke past 2. I'm at. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So the action is repetition. You have to be in repetition to do something, to see how it works. Rule of thumb is, anything that you're doing in life, do it 2 years, do it a year, do it 20 times. How do you build a habit? Habits does not form in 30 days. It's nothing like that. Scientifically, it's actually 21. But a rule of thumb is, if you do things 2 days in a row, that's the start of a habit. That's the start of a new habit. Doing it 2 times in a row. So let's catch the beginning instead of trying to catch the end. Evidence. How? Your evidence, your how is journaling your life. It's tracking, seeing what's going on. We like to ask how questions, but the how questions always leads to when. We don't know how. The only how that we need to worry about is, nigga, well, I see 3 days out of this week, I didn't work out. That means I worked out 4 days out of the week. Cool. 3 out of 4, 3 times 100, 4, that's 40. That's 40%, right? Cool. I got 40% or something like that. All right, this time I did 9 out of. You get what I'm saying? Where it's about evidence, bro. The evidence is building your visual representation and knowing you got every single thing checked off. Start slow, add things to it as it go. first thing I say, make your bed. Make that one as a first, because a lot of people don't make their bed. If you do that, maybe something like, I don't know, reset your whole room then if you're used to making your bed. Reset your room before you leave. You know, whatever. Always start off with a win. Wake up and claim your day to be a great day. That's the first action. If you wake up every day claiming your day to be a great day, shit, that's the evidence. You feel me? That's going to lead to win. Your win is your confidence. Be, do, have. For confidence, who, what, how. But our confidence is be, do, have. Your B is your mindset. You have to have the mindset, right? Now we got the mindset to continuously do it with consistency, persistency, no resistance, because we know we're going to have persistence with our emotions, and we're going to have consistency with knowing every habit. If we skip 2 days in a row, that's a new habit starting. That's the only consistency we need to know. That's your identity to be. Your identity, I'm somebody that wake up every single day and I claim my day. I'm somebody that work out every single day. I'm somebody that move my body every single day. I'm somebody that spread love every day. I teach every day, right? You got to know what's your identity to be, your mindset. I'm somebody that claim every single day that this day is going to be way better than yesterday, and who I am today is going to be way better than who I was yesterday. Your skill set, do, right? That's the doing. Where the skill set is the repetition. Let's say I'm getting used now. I'm getting used to skill stacking. Like right now, what I'm about to do, I'm about to work out while doing this motivational content. I could be maybe reading while doing this. It's not multitasking, it's habit stacking. Habit stacking is something much more different than multitasking. That's your activity. Your activity is what are you doing to let you know that you're constantly growing, elevating, Godfidence. This is when you get to that thing that you desire so bad, where you could just claim that it's already there, and you wouldn't be moving towards it. You would be letting it move towards you. TOOLSET, have. That's your property. The TOOLSET, that's having something in the duffel. Somebody that's a real estate agent, they got a ruler, fuck it. Here you go, that's the TOOLSET. Property is something that I have. Something I want y'all to know. Everybody say they have no assets. But one thing that we have as an asset for sure that I know is our fucking intellectual property. Everybody talk about, oh, I don't have no Rolex. I don't got no Balenciagas. I don't got no white Moissanite chains. I don't got no AirPods. I don't got no house. But if you have a brain and you alive, you got your heartbeat, you got your faith, you got your confidence. You feel me? It's not about material possessions. This is an asset to me. This is an asset to me. This lighter is an asset to me. Everything is an asset because you need it somehow, some way. So you don't need your eyes. Your eyes not an asset. If you didn't have your eyes, would you be able to work and get shit done the way you can now? So wake up every day having gratitude that you woke up. Wake up every day claiming your day. Because that's the property. The property is claiming your fucking mind. You claim your mind, you claim everything else. I promise. When it come to that, bro, your win is when you do it continuously, bro. If it's 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, it's when you know, oh, okay, well, it took me 1,000 times to fuck up, 1,000 times to see how it don't work. And guess what? Just because it didn't work yet doesn't mean that it doesn't work. You just gave up too early. Bitch, I don't care if you was doing it 10 years and it didn't work. You gave up too early. Because if it's not working yet, it's working on you. So you got to either let it work on you or you got to let it work. Your confidence comes with acceptance. We have to learn to accept these things. You know, you got to learn to accept where you at. Learn to be in the moment. That's why we call it the now. Because when you chasing the desire, you chasing something that's far away, and you trying to pull yourself to it fuck you up. Same thing like when we eat. We don't eat with our fucking head down. We're not animals. It's animals in us. We have animal instincts when it comes to our impulses. but we are not animals. So I want to try to start by claiming your mind by sitting up. Fix your posture. And it's not about posture, but I'm not bringing my head down to this blunt. I'm bringing the blunt to me. When I read, I don't fucking put my head down and read books. I'm not your fucking pupil or your, like, none of that. Nigga, I'm reading a book like I'm motherfucking scrolling. When I'm on my phone, I'm not looking down, I'm looking at it. So start there. Start with bringing things to you instead of you bringing yourself to it. When you put your head down and you constantly bowing, your energy is saying, I'm bowing, I'm putting my hand down, I submit. And if you want to submit to something, submit to your higher self, submit to your higher power, submit to whatever you believe in, whether you're religious, spiritual, you believe in ideologies, or you believe in new age thinking. It don't matter what you believe in, bro. Please understand that this shit right here, this goes with everything. This is shit, this shit out of the Bible. Be do have, it's out of the Bible almost. That's your Godfidence. So stop worrying about the win, because when you worried about the win and you setting goals and you're not setting aim, you thinking that it's gonna happen on your time, but maybe it's something that you didn't fix. So scroll back, zoom out of your life and say, damn, in May, I realized I didn't go no higher than I did in April. And if I go to April, I didn't go no higher in April than I went in December. And you scroll all the way back over to May, and you say, shit, I'm at May, I'm at that high. Am I about to break up and go higher? Am I going to 3? Or am I about to go back down to 1? Let yourself have time, bro. Give yourself peace. Claim where you at. Claim your mindset. Repetition starts in the mind. Have repetition with claiming your day. Have repetition with moving your body every day. Have repetition with learning something every day. Have repetition with praying, however you want to do that. Praying is not praying and asking for something. Praying is giving out love, bro. I can give $10 and say I prayed. I can talk about gratitude out in the air and say I prayed. I do that. As soon as I open my eyes, as soon as I realize that I made it to the next day, I pray. My eyes, I don't need to see everything. Why? Because y'all don't see everything when we look on them phones. So why you got to see everything to start praying? To show gratitude, to say why you happy, what story-worthy moment happened yesterday, why life is good, what are you grateful for, who are you grateful for, how good are you, how bad are you. We gotta set our aims. When we set our aims, we're making our avatars, right? It's kind of like I say, I want to be able to do 10 push-ups. I want to be able to make $5 a day. And I want to be able to read 3 pages a day. Cool. If I just do that every day, right? And every single day I read an extra page. Every single day I make an extra $1, right? Every single day I walk an extra mile. Do y'all get what I'm saying, bro? It's however you want to design. It's however you want to compound your life. Because it's on you. That's the win. The win is you doing the activity. The win is you doing the what. Your do and your what. It's the action. It's about your action and your skill set, bro. In repetition, how often are you on bingo? Do you need the alarm clock to wake you up? You one of them niggas that need the alarm clock to wake you up? You already operating out of time. You're already operating out of lack. Fuck. Get off the alarm clock. It's not even about doing and picking things that you love. It's about being able to get the fuck up, whether you're doing something you love or don't, because you know you need to get it done. That's where it goes into the fucking confidence. We talked about it already. The confidence is doing things that you need to do. Like it's second nature. The confidence going into doing things that you don't need to do and that you might even hate doing, that person wouldn't even dare to do, and you do it every day. It's all about cultivation and growing. Vet yourself. Vet your skills. Vet your days. Take notes on your days. Be honest with yourself. Be transparent with yourself. The honesty is telling yourself things that you that you exposed about. Transparency is exposing your fucking weak points to yourself, so you can, you feel me? Make it not goddamn. You get what I'm saying? It's common sense, bro. It's crazy because, like, when we really do start doing this in repetition, and we just keep letting ourselves see how it can be, bro. You know, we ain't even sparked the blunt. We ain't even, like, the whole time we just been talking, bro. And that's crazy. You know, that let y'all know, you know, why. But, bro, that's really it that's on here. Just be at peace, bro. Pull everything towards you, you know? And it all takes repetition, bro. You know? It all takes repetition. Don't let nobody put an age on what you're doing. Don't let nobody tell you no time, bro. And don't tell yourself no time, because you're on God's timing. You're on the universe timing. You don't pick and choose. You know, when you try to pick and choose, that means that you operating out of lack. You on a time scale. You hitting goals. When you operating out of knowing that it's there already, and you knowing that it's destined for you, you waiting for it to come to you. It's attracting you, and you attracting it. Opposites attract. Please understand that. So you have to be completely opposite of where you from to get to where you want to be. Yes, you have to be on the same frequency. You have to know that you can believe, that you can achieve it. You have to believe and accept it when you get it, right? If that's where you really want to be. But you opposites have to attract. This is a really good video, man. Where I can't wait, bro. I can't wait for people to start applying this. I can't wait to get more chronological with it. I can't wait to be my own avatar. As rule of thumb, I want y'all to know everything I say, I'm speaking facts. I'm still on my avatar from December. I haven't made a new avatar since December. Actually, that's not true. I haven't made a new avatar since February. But I didn't make that much of a difference. My only new avatar is more money, because I made a shit ton of money in February. So it's kind of like I kind of aim to make more now. That's it. But it's the same mindset. I still, you feel me? I mean, I could do muscle ups and shit now too, where, yeah, I actually been making new avatars. It's just not extreme avatars, you know? Like, I want it to be extreme. Like, a muscle up is cool, but I want to be able to do 10 in a row, you know? Stuff like that. I want to be able to do, you know, handstand, you know, push-ups, shit like that. You know, backflips with weight, you know, shit like that. And, you know, y'all want to know an aim that we got? A fearful target that we got, bro? We made 25 so far, is the most we made. So our peak is when we able to do push-ups, not push-ups. When we able to do backflips, we'll start making 50K a month. Plus, 50K plus. So we can make all the way up to 50K a month without being able to do backflips. But I'm talking about me personally. This is a resistance I put on myself. Why? Because I want my money to grow with my fucking skills. I want to be able to do, I'm a fucking cool guy, 21 years old, can do backflips and he making 50K plus a month. Oh, I'm a cool guy, 21, I make 50K plus a month, but I can't do backflips. That sounds so fucking boring. Make this shit a video game, y'all. Have fun with it. Hit aims that you have no idea how the fuck you gonna do it. But you know that you're gonna walk towards it. Because it all starts with zero. It starts as something, bro. It starts as something. If you can't do a push-up, start by just being able to control yourself going down. If you can't control your impulses, work on restricting yourself. This is a really good video. Stay blessed. Lock in. Shmoom.